Well, sometimes I can just be silent and the first line of something comes. I get a sort of nudge to write it down and go from there. If I don't write, then the sentence or idea disappears. I've written a couple of times and then lost the work because I've done something wrong technically. But once it's gone forever and I'm unable to recapture. Sometimes a phrase or theme provided by someone else is the prompt for my writing. Writing flows when I don't try and force it. It's as though I need to be open and submit to the words that naturally bubble up. But if I shake the bottle, so to speak, it's not that more bubbles come. It's as though I am trying to force, and my writing then stops, and I get what's referred to as a writer's block. But when I write, I begin not knowing where the poem will go. There is a sort of journey which eventually comes to a settled end. Sometimes I read my own work back to myself in wonder. And for some pieces, I discover them later, years later in some cases, and can't remember writing them. I now have got into the habit of signing and dating all my work so that I don't acquire somebody else's work by mistake. And I am reassured that I did indeed write it. I write to help make sense of the world, I guess, to try and then convey thoughts and feelings I have or that other people share. The greatest reward of writing is when someone tells me that my words are what they were trying to say. I've written poems or small pieces of writing for people following family bereavements or when they're celebrating a birth or a wedding. Each person has provided me with some background details and then I have a go at writing. I was once told, you see, that being a writer like I am and being able to write poetry as I can, it's important that I don't keep it to myself and that I should give it away. I do that. Sometimes it appears on social media, sometimes it appears on pieces of paper, which I then pass to someone else. And there are publications, of course. But those pieces of work that are specifically requested by someone else for birthdays, for funerals and the like, they aren't given away in the sense of they're not given away again. I give them to the person, they belong to that person. And though I keep a copy just out of my own interest, I wouldn't ever publish those. I love writing. And I guess my main motivator is that love of being able to do something with my gift, which is, I think, God-given.